There have already been several of us who have touched upon what has happened. All of these writings have been written the same way that those who have witnessed, believed, followed, and spread what has happened have told us. It's time to write the last chapter. I'm not sure if it was right for me to leave that place and leave all of this behind.
There is no longer any reason for us to remain there.
I'm worried about how those who remain there will manage to live from now on.
Wouldn't you search everywhere after what happened this morning?
I have no idea what lies ahead or what might happen next.
The darkness from 3 days ago still lingers over me.
My whole body was paralyzed by the darkness that shrouded the light of the entire world.
When the Lord's unyielding eyes finally closed, the entire world closed its eyes as well.
Yes, it was. No matter how many times I closed my eyes and opened them again, the world stayed shrouded in darkness.
Though we walk beneath the midday sun, the world has been shrouded in darkness since the Lord departed.
What are you talking about with each other right now?
How long have you been listening to our conversation? Seeing you walk this road, it seems you too have stayed in Jerusalem and have now left.
How can you have stayed in Jerusalem and yet know nothing of what happened there?
So what happened there?
It is about Jesus of Nazareth. He was a prophet, powerful in word and deed before God and all the people. But our chief priests and many others handed him over to be condemned to death. He was delivered to the Gentiles, where he was mocked, humiliated, spat upon, and scourged. He was nailed to the cursed cross, and, in the end, bowed his head and breathed his last. We believed and hoped that he was the prophet who would save Israel. But now, it is the third day since that terrible event took place.
But today, something even more astonishing has happened. Early this morning, the women who had prepared spices for the Lord's burial went to the tomb where Jesus' body was laid, but they found the stone rolled away from the entrance, and they said they encountered angels there.
Why do you seek the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen.
But why does your reasoning seem so foolish to me? You are slow to believe all that the prophets have spoken about the Christ. Have you not read the words of the God? It is written, He was pierced for our transgressions, crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was upon him, and by his wounds we are healed. We all, like sheep, have gone astray. Each of us has turned to our own way. Yet the Lord has laid upon him the iniquity of us all. The events concerning Christ in Jerusalem are the fulfillment of all that was written through the prophets. The Son of God will be handed over to the Gentiles, mocked, insulted, and spat upon. They will scourge him and put him to death, but on the third day he will rise again, just as it was foretold.
We plan to stay in this village for a while. Why don't you rest here with us?
I must walk the path that has been set before me.
But the day is already fading. We earnestly ask that you stay with us for a while.
All right then, let us stay together a bit longer. A new command I give you: love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this, all men will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another.
Did not our hearts burn within us as he spoke to us on the road and opened the scriptures to us?
The Lord walked with us as we departed. Surely, the one we met was Jesus.